Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program or weekly horoscope from the 13th of October to the 19th of October 2019. And this is for you coming from Pisces. Let me first give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Sunday, the 13th, is going to be a difficult day for you. The morning and afternoon, very fast planets are there, and they bring problems to you unexpectedly and quickly. So you cannot afford to say things impulsively or do things impulsively. You have to slow down in thought and action. And that way, you will control these very fast planets and slow them down. Otherwise, it's going to be a helter skelter morning and afternoon. Don't try to take the lead because anything you try to do yourself is not going to go well. So the planets of unexpected badness are there. So you have to lie low, be part of the team would be better, and be careful that accidents, whether they are verbal accidents or emotional accidents or physical accidents, can happen because your actions are going to be very rebellious as well. Evening and nightfall planets slow down, but they are also not helpful. Hour by hour in the evening and nightfall session, they produce problems with whoever you are with, and the news can be very depressing or very frustrating. Sometimes all your plans may be cancelled, so double check your plans for the evening nightfall long before it becomes the evening. And tell yourself not to be expectant of anything if you have to be out. Just be your polite self, make your contacts, and go back home. Monday, the 14th of October, is going to be a tough morning and afternoon for you because the planets make you make mistakes due to your impatience and hastiness, creating miscommunication and miscalculation. You cannot afford to do that at your place of work or in business. And whoever you are with, don't enter into any argument because it will be making you the victim. So you got to be very careful of the words you use because the planets of communication are all over the place in a very bad way. And some of the anger planets are also there. So when you are angry, you might say things people don't like to hear and control your temper as well. Evening and nightfall, a little bit of improvement is seen. Planets are still very angry all over the place, but at least now you can control them a bit better in the evening nightfall period. So take the soft approach in the evening nightfall. Use words which are soft, tone of voice which is soft, body language which is soft. You'll do much better that way. Tuesday, the 15th of October, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. You're going to get very good news of some kind at your place of work or in business, or chasing for the romance. You'll be very welcome to have it. And if you're out for lunch with anybody, including your marriage and family, you're going to have a wonderful bonding together, and you will do that very beautifully. It's a planet of reward are there. So by all means, be materialistically minded. Go out with your bosses or go out with the people you do business with in the morning, afternoon. Evening, nightfall also good. Now the planets want you to be important. So they put the limelight on you. So go out with a purpose. And what you say and do, people will like to hear. Try not to show arrogance though, because there's one of these planets can make you arrogant. Be very flexible and considerate to people, and you will do very well in the evening nightfall and meet somebody very important. Wednesday, the 16th, you've got 24 hours of good luck. And so you're going to be extremely lucky. Morning and afternoon, the planets of the internet are there. So you go to the internet morning, afternoon to find solutions or find inspiration, and you will get that beautifully. And even if you're not on the internet, you will be inspired in speech, inspired in action. So say a lot and do a lot and talk to your bosses or talk to the business people about your ideas. Evening and nightfall also very good. Now emotional planets are all very settled. So you're going to have a wonderful evening and nightfall. Also the planets of the internet are there. So if you rather be on the internet, you're going to get something very valuable in terms of information or context. If you're going to be out, then you'll enjoy yourself tremendously. You'll meet people of another race or from another country. You'll talk about holidays. You'll talk about travel. It's going to be a wonderful evening nightfall period. Thursday, the 17th, starts in a difficult fashion because the planets are very slow. And when they are slow, they frustrate you because you have to wait and wait and wait for things to happen, for news to come. So you'll be very frustrated in the morning and afternoon, and deadlines may be broken. So it's better for you to be part of a team, whether in your place of work or whether in business. Because if you try to go it alone, you're not going to get very far. And bad news can come about the past, whether personal bad news or business bad news or job bad news. About what's happened in the past, mistakes can be brought up again. Evening and nightfall, the planets start to make you very stubborn and dominating. So you're retaliating somehow. And that's not very good. I'd rather you be in the evening and nightfall a person who is very flexible and negotiable. And that way you will tame these planets down and you'll make a much better chance of being happier in the evening and nightfall period. Friday, the 18th, good enough planets are there. One of them is the planet of anger. So now and then you will get angry and you will say words or your actions will show that you are angry. Try to hide this by telling yourself in your heart, take the soft approach in the morning and afternoon. Use words which are soft, tone of voice which is soft, body language which is soft. You'll quieten down these planets. Some of these planets are the planets of determination, and they're determined to get you what you want. But do it in a way where you take the soft approach, it will look much, much nicer. Evening and nightfall, not very steady. The planets of rebelliousness are there. So they'll make you a person very disagreeable with everybody, a real pain in the neck. So you might as well just go home and let some other people have their fun. But if you want to stay and you have to be out, tell yourself you cannot afford to want to stand out because you'll get everything wrong. So be part of a team, be silent, be in the background, and you will have a better time in the evening nightfall. Be careful of accidents though in the evening nightfall. Saturday the 19th starts brilliantly for you. The planets there put you in the limelight. You can meet people very important. What you say and do, you are born to be a leader. And you will be very inventive and creative as well, coming out with originality of ideas. So talk to people that you want to impress, to improve anywhere of your life. Is it the job or the business? And you'll do that wonderfully well. There's one planet from the evening nightfall which will come up in the morning, and this is the planet of speed. So the planet of speed will give you the intention to do everything fast, talk fast, eat fast, act fast, and is all wrong. Because this planet of speed, intention is for you to become careless and create miscommunication, miscalculation. So slow down in the evening nightfall, slow down in speech, slow down in action. Count to 5 silently within you before you say or do anything, because these are very mischievous planets and they will make you say something perhaps very sarcastically, and that will create the problem already for evening nightfall. And drive carefully and drive slowly throughout the whole day, because these planets will want you to do everything fast, negative planets. Well, I have a 90-minute session and I charge USD 50 to have this 90-minute session with me. And I'll cover your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And I'll be able to tell you a lot of information from the universe, your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions, on and on. I'll teach you how to get your own lucky personal lottery numbers. There's a guide in us, there's a soul in us, there's an energy in us. I'll show you how to make the contact with this supernatural in us so that you can do things better than everybody else. And I'll give you a lot of other information in those 90 minutes. And so send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, have a good week. Thank you and goodbye.